Lens Island. What is it? Let's find out. So I did start a little bit just to kind of have a slight understanding. So it is a survival game. It looks like we're going to be scavenging a lot. We're going to be fighting a bit. And we're also going to be exploring different areas. And the interesting part I found about this game is it has there's a little white circle. You're probably seeing it down there. If you hit it, you're more likely to crit. So then you use less hits to knock stuff down, basically. So then I'm thinking that's going to also maybe apply to the, what do you call it? The weapons as well. Like when you're fighting. So that's going to be an interesting concept. Yeah, you can see that little circle thing. Okay, so then now we're going to end up having to build a house, basically. Which leads me to believe we're going to need a certain amount of wood. So yeah, it also says really time your attacks. Don't worry too much about auto-attacking. Okay, so we're full on wood. So where would we build our house? Okay, that's a roll. Okay, so why? Managing your hotbar. Eat items. Your backpack sorts resources. Drag an item to your hotbar. Okay. Now my question is, every good home starts with a foundation. Okay, so that's a ceiling. Build a house. Okay, so where is going to be our best place to build a house is my question. Maybe here? Building your first home. All homes start with foundations. Drag the first item in your build menu to place a foundation. Make building easier using camera controls and level switching. Upgrade and change. Okay. Alright, so we're basically going to have to... I don't know how big we want to make it. Maybe a decent amount, but let's see. Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, so why? So now we're going to want a simple doorway. So we don't have glass, so I don't think we can do that. My big question is... Oh my gosh. No, 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 no! I don't want that. I don't want that. How do we, How do we knock that down? Oh, I don't know how to knock that down. Shoot. How do we remove? Yeah, I don't want this. I want to remove that. I guess we'll have to leave that one where it is for now. That one's in the way, though. I don't like that. I think we're going to have to branch out a little bit, though. Because if we don't... Yeah, I see not enough resources. Okay, so we're going to have to get more tree. I'm guessing because that's a bigger tree, it's going to take a little longer. What the heck's hitting me? Was that bees or something? That had to have been bees. Which is interesting. So you can get freaking hit by bees. That's wonderful. Who would have thought that? Yeah, we're going to have to keep knocking down trees so we have enough wood to... Because we still got to do a ceiling. Yeah, there's our wood. Alright, so let's build a little bit more flooring. Definitely want to make sure I have enough to... Alright, so now I should be able to do the walls. So now we want these. Okay, so we can turn. That's what I mainly wanted, is figure out how to turn. So that's going to be useful. And then we want, for this, we want the door. Okay, so now we have that. So that opens this. Okay, so now we want our roof, right? Or ceiling. So this. Do we have any more resources? This takes a lot to build. Oh my gosh. That's kind of crazy. So it says we already built a home, which we didn't even finish putting the ceiling on, so I don't know how that works. Now, does our weapon break? Or rather, can it break, or will it be fine? Because I feel like there's got to be like some kind of durability or something. At least you would think. Got that. And then since we're just cutting the top of the tree, does that mean the tree will regrow? This. I don't want to chop the smaller trees because I think they're going to give me less wood. So I don't think that's really going to do a lot for me. These oh yeah, it's frickin' bees. These dang bees. Don't like you. Go away. We'll have to figure out how to get some healing. Why does that look messed up? Looks like cracked or something. Alright, so let's get in here. Let's see if we have enough to actually flesh this house out now. So there's our ceiling. Okay, this should be enough to hopefully finish it. Alright, so that is done. So now we need a workbench. Which... need this. Okay, so we'll put that there. We need a bed. Yep, so we need this. Put that there. We also need a campfire, which I guess we could put a campfire in here? That's interesting. I wouldn't think you could put one in here, but evidently we can. I think we'll just place it right there. Set your spawn point from your bed. Okay, there we go. Make your house a home. Okay, so enter the mines. So we got a few different things we need to do. Let's sleep. Hopefully we'll rest if we do. Why do we not sleep? Okay, there we go. Let's see, what the heck? So this game definitely leans more towards being better on mouse and keyboard versus controller. which I always like to try to see what works the best. And it really does work better with that. So mine iron shards, mine stones, build an anvil. So I guess we'll go in here and see what happens. Because it's telling us to go to, I'm guessing here. Oh, that loaded much quicker. I guess the initial loading is what takes a little time. Conquer the caves with building. You can build anywhere in the caves, build bridges and towers to access new areas, make the cave your home, and farm unique plants underground. Oh, okay. That's, do we have a way to mine? I don't think this is big enough. How do we... I don't think we have a pickaxe, is the problem. There's the anvil. So we have all that. How do we... I don't get what we're supposed to do here. How do we get down there? I know it said we can build, but I don't want to get myself stuck at the same time. I guess we could essentially build to over there. So we want... use for walking on. Okay, so we want that. No, that's not going to work. So is it this one? Oh, okay. I think we do have stairs, though. So we may have to do those. We need more wood, though. We need more wood. Okay, so I need to get out of here. Go get more wood, and then we can come back. Huh. So we're going to need to be farming a bit to make progress for sure. So that's why I know now it says resource management. Be careful when venturing outside during storms. You never know when lightning might strike. Oh, so you can get randomly struck by lightning. That's nice. That's nice. I think it mentioned this game has up to 8-player co-op, which that's quite a few people. That would be interesting too. All right, so let's do our axe. I don't know. Oh, there's equip and use. Okay, I just realized that. So there's an equip button and there's a selected button. So they're two different things. That's very good to know because I wasn't even paying attention to that. So I have to really make sure I remember that. Oh, these freaking bees, man. I don't like them. I mean, they go away after a few minutes, but they're awful. Oh, there's more wood over here, too. Make sure we grab that. Definitely gonna need healing at some point. Notice board. What is this? Oh, okay, so we need this to upgrade it, basically. Buy for money, sell for... Oh, you can sell them as well. Guess that's a good way to get money if you need it. So, I think we're gonna need to go in here and make some stairs now. Because it's saying for us to mine, like, stone. And I'm gonna guess it's related to this cave. Because it's telling me to go into the cave. Exotic weapons and tools can be found across islands, but beware, they're often guarded. Now, do we have healing? We have healing. Burst of energy. So it doesn't heal you, it just gives you energy? Okay, so let's equip this. Iron shards. I'm not sure what iron shards are supposed to look like. Okay, so that's the stones. Mushrooms. Alright, so where are these iron shards at? Okay, that's nothing. Okay, I want to grab these mushrooms. There's an enemy there, which I don't want to mess with them yet either. Alright, let's see if we can build some stairs that will lead us down. The heck hit me? Why are we dying? Why are we dying? I'm gonna guess maybe we're hungry. That's the only thing I can think of anywhere. We're maybe hungry. But I haven't really found any food. I found the blueberries, but it says it gives me energy. So I don't know if that's gonna do anything. Oh yeah, I am hungry. Want food. Where's my house? What if I go in here and sleep, if that'll help me? Upgrade your Bowie knife. Oh, we can maybe cook stuff? So we need meat, we need fish. Actually need all of that. Anvil. Okay, so we need the iron for the anvil. I don't know why the actually using the controller doesn't freaking work. Okay, so we can't sleep yet anyway. Maybe because we're not tired. Alright, so increase our backpack. Spear. Hammer. Smelter. Automatically fires bolts at nearby enemies. That looks good. Oh, there we go. We got a boat. So we can get a boat. Arrows. Okay, so what if we upgrade this? Okay, so now we can make those, basically. Why is it getting so dark? Okay, so can we craft all this stuff now? So spear, which is what I'm leaning towards, is the spear. Why can't I craft that? Maybe I'm missing something. I need to craft it. Also, why is it raining? Does it also automatically save? Save to menu. So yeah, this is Len's Island. Definitely interesting, but at the same time, I feel like it's a bit clunky. The mechanics are kinda... They probably could use a little bit of work, honestly. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying it could probably use some quality of life improvements. Again, that's just my opinion, but it seems a bit... It seems a bit cumbersome when you're trying to play it. I also like the timing aspect is nice and unique, but I think it's more of a pain than helpful. So Len's Island is $29.99. It has mostly positive reviews. And again, like I mentioned it, up to 8 players can play it. It's neat. I would like to see them kind of make it not as tedious and somewhat frustrating to play. Other than that, I think the rafting would be really fun. Go out rafting with friends and explore with friends. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'll leave a link in the description if you would like to check it out. Thank y'all so much for watching, and hope to see you next time.